What is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel today, where we are revisiting this deck that has been so meta this season so far. But Barb Hut. Oh, yeah. Well, no, we'll come back to that later. Yeah, it's been so meta this season so far. But with everyone having Evo Mega Knight here, with a lot of these new cards that are coming, these new Evos, I'm really interested to see if this deck can kind of hold up the way it has so far. It's not going to be the easiest for it to hold up, but I think it should still have a pretty good spot in the meta in this game, and we're going to see today. So, this guy goes in for a Barb Hut first play, which is always an interesting play out of someone. You never see the Barb Hut. Is there a reason for that? Probably, yeah. But either way, this guy goes to Barb Hut. Do I respect it? 100%. If you're playing Barb Hut in this day and age, you deserve all the props you can get, because that's a funny card to be playing. So, he also has the Witch, the Musketeer. Two pretty similar cards. Well, not similar, but they just kind of do a similar job with the range projectile. But he's gonna go for it either way. I'm enough waffling about and just insulting this guy's deck for no reason. We're playing with this deck today. Now, this deck has been a very, very strong one at the start of this season. I'm sure most, if not all of you guys, have played against this deck at one point or another, because it's been everywhere. With the Evo Mortar in here, which has just been such a sleeper card. It's been so good as of recently. Everyone seems to have finally realised and starting to play it. And with the cannon card, one of the strongest cards in the game actually at the minute. It's also a card that kind of people don't really know how to play against a lot of the time. Me included. I sometimes struggle so much against this card. It just seems like no matter what you do, it's the wrong play against it. You overcommit or way undercommit, and then next to all your towers on 200 health, and you're like, what happened? But that's besides the point today. So let's see if we can get a connection, and we're going to get a connection pretty early on. We're also going to go in for a Skeleton King since he goes in for the Witch. The Skeleton King is going to be such a nice advantage for us in this matchup. And I'm just going to go for my arrows here, just to kind of go in for it. Why not? See what we can do. We'll go for the cannon cart. Since everything's distracted by the Skellies, we can kind of get away with overcommitting a bit more, and then we just go in for our Goblin Gang, and we can defend that without even getting a hit off. Very nice. We'll get extra aggressive, go up this right side, keep the pressure high, see what we can do. He goes in for a bad Witch. We do manage to check his mini P.E.K.K.A. He goes in for a log, it's going to miss, and he goes in for his Rage, picks it up. Well, we don't need to worry too much about that. The game is already over, I think, unless he pulls off some miraculous comeback here. I don't know what he'd have to pull out this stage, but the game is going to be pretty much wrapped up, and that's going to be it for game number 1, boys. And hopping straight into the second game against Mr. Graveyard here, who I really hope isn't playing Graveyard. And after a very dominant first win, I kind of like to hope that was going to be a dominant first win. Once that guy played Barb Hut in, oh my, boys, I've misplayed. I've misplayed my Mortar, and he knows it. He knows it too, which makes it so much worse. Okay, so we need to make up for our mistakes here. We're going to get a little bit of hit off with that, so it's going to work out a bit better than the worst case for us, but it definitely is not nice. So we'll go for our Goblin Gang here. We're going to go for the bats as well, and then we're going to go for our arrows. Hopefully we can just keep that up, and we don't actually take any damage pretty much. The balloon locked onto the cannon cart. The cannon cart went down at just the right time. That was really nice. We need to lock in for this game though. I'm not losing to a BMer like this. And mistakes happen, boys. It wasn't the best way to start the game, but it definitely wasn't. Well, is it the worst? We could have lost our tower. Could have been worse. We'll take that. So we'll go for a Mortar here on defense again. The first one was defensive, but not by choice. So, and then we'll go for our. Oh, I don't actually need to go for a cannon cart onto Little Prince. Little Prince is going to get kind of shut down from the Mortar as well. We're going to go for the Skeleton King here, and Skeleton King should clean this up. If we go for our bats here now as well, we'll do a lot of damage. We're going to take a good bit of damage here too, but I think this counterattack should be pretty nice with the cannon cart. I'm actually going to go for the miner here in front as well, and hopefully we can tank that cannon cart. If that can lock on the tower, it'd be so nice for us, which it should do. These skeletons should not take it out, and if it does lock on, we'll hit him with the BM back, boys. We're going to let him know who's boss. He can't be disrespecting us like that and getting away with it. So we're going to go for a cannon cart here again. We'll hit him with the emotes again, just because that's the fun thing to do. And he's backtracking on his BS, boys. We've made him regret it. So he doesn't have his Evo P.E.K.K.A. in play, and probably won't get get it back in play in this game, as long as the game doesn't go too far, which it might. And I'm actually going to go Evo Mortar on defense here. And one thing about Evo Mortar is, I don't know if you guys have like used it too much, but the interactions with it are actually like really, really bad for the Evo P.E.K.K.A. It does actually heal up the Evo P.E.K.K.A. more than what the mortar damages it, which isn't ideal. So it's always going to be an awkward matchup to kind of get right. But we're going to get right in this situation. We're not going to go for it on the Evo, so it's going to clean up quite nicely. On our miners on the tower, doing the work we need it to do. Please, can we just take that tower out? We're not going to get it in time. We need to go in for our spear gobbies here, get these arrows down ASAP, take that tower out, and then it's going to go to a 2-tower game, unfortunately. Now, we have 300 more damage, so it's a stretch to say we're in the damage lead. We are, but it's really picking at straws there. So let's go for our cannon cart here right beside. I think that's the play. Yeah, we'll go for it right beside, and then I'm actually going to go for my bats here as well. And now this guy haven't... Okay, right, this might be a bit of a difficult defense for us. Well then, let's see what we can do here. If we can clean this up, we deserve all the props we get. Okay, let's go for our goblin gang here. We'll go for the mortar as well, and onto lock on the tower. It's going to be too late, so the P.E.K.K.A.s are going to break through. Unfortunately, we did lose this game, boys. Nothing we can do. This is just a really, really bad matchup for us. He is with the triple spell of just shutting us down. It's going to be really difficult, and obviously he's the P.E.K.K.A. in here, which is going to shut us down. But we'll hop straight into the third and final game. And we are back for game number 3 here against Mr. Junior, who also has the pass Royale. So, we're probably going to see and then we have another balloon coming at us. Isn't that just wonderful? So we'll go for a mortar here to try and defend it, hold it back a little bit. Obviously the mortar is not going to do anything to it, but it's just going to subside it to the side a little bit, keep us, and he's going to have zap as well. So we're already off to a bit of a difficult start here for us, and he's going to go in for his Inferno Dragon. Things are not looking good for us so far, but we go in for our skeletons, and that's probably bad from us. We might be getting a little bit of damage done, but probably not enough to justify the 2 elixir, if we're being totally honest. But I don't think we need to invest anything in defend this. We might take a little bit of damage, but nothing too dramatic, so I'm not that sad about it. Okay, not the best of starts, but this guy does the pass Royale as well, so we could see another P.E.K.K.A. player here. After that last loss, I'm a bit traumatized because we really shouldn't have lost that game, being totally honest, and that was just bad plays from me if I'm being real with myself. But we'll go for the mortar here, clean that up, and hopefully we can redeem ourselves this game and have a bit of a better win here. So we go and clean up that wizard, and we're round to our Evo Mortar on our next cycle. So we need to kind of see what this guy's got going, because this is going to get very difficult very quickly if we don't have the right cards to defend. I'm going to go for my Spear Gobbies up high, just trying to separate all the Spear Goblins so they're all coming from different angles. He can't just zap them all away, but he completely played his zap. I don't know what he was doing when he played it in Narnia, and that's going to give us a lot of souls. We should be able to take that tower, and then he's going to overcommit on defense. We can nearly guarantee it. So we're going to go for our miner plus bats up the left side, and if we should just clean this game up nearly. We're on the 3 crowns. We're on the king tower. Can we just take this game right here, right now? We're going to take majority of both towers that are left, and that's going to be very, very nice for us. It's going to work out very, very well. I'm actually going to go for my cannon cart here. We can take a lot of damage from this wizard if we want. He's going to overcommit with the piggies, and that's going to be game, boys. Really nice win for the 3rd game. And yes, guys, as you've seen, we have some pretty nice games today. So one quite not so nice game, but that last game there, we really just punished that misplay so well. It worked out great for us. And then changing up the left side, he had to overcommit with the wizard, and then just going in for the cannon cart to clean up, easy as could be. It was very, very nice. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to like, hit that subscribe button. Sorry if the gameplay was a little bit less today, a little bit lower quality. I've not been playing as much, moved back to uni, college, wherever you guys like to say it. It's just been a little bit stressful. So we're getting back on it though. And anyways, do be sure to like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, and peace out.